Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Cardinals will kick it away and start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Just ran away from the defense.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we've talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking deep here. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Cardinals. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Now, juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Breaks free. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab through the sticks. It's Allen. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? He's got his man open downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Runs right over the defender. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hurricanes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Oh, and he fumbles. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the ball to the ground. It's a turnover.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting him off. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. Great cut. They whiff on him. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Canes looking to run some tempo here. First and goal, handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Oh, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second and goal for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll get him down that time. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He knocks this one right through. But hold on, there is a flag down. Could they take the points off the board and keep the drive going? And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Cardinals looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that run play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Fine for the touchdown on the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry up. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. But he stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Big play for both teams, and the offense punch it in. Fourth and goal from the 2. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he scores! Touchdown, Louisville. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And Miami offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They're going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. That run sets up a critical third down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Trucks through the defender. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Canes have first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Continues offense pushing the ball down the field. We'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Cardinals come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Running game is working. He'll stick with it on 1st down.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
While playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Cardinals' offense is on the move now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense going with the hurry up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4 down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
1st down here, the offense has time for 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. And Sack sets up 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll try a pass here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Well, when you take a chance, sometimes things tend to backfire on you. Conventional wisdom says to run the ball, no matter what the down and distance is, to work that clock and win this game the shortest way. You take the chance, you're aggressive, and it ends up backfiring with the interception.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It's a short return to get the tackle at 25. But what a play for this defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
The game moves the ball to a 34.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
Let's make some noise.
Okay, ready?
3rd down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. He gets loose. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. No huddle here for the offense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.